guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is about international couples. I gotta ask from lots of people about our relationship and I'm gonna answer a few questions. Let's get started.
Yes.
Alright. Okay, so the first question is how and where did we meet each other?
So we met at a birthday party.
My girlfriend?
One of your friends.
Yeah.
And my cousin was actually friends with your friend.
Yeah.
So that's sort of how we got to meet.
Yes. And we met Perth in Australia.
Yeah, and it was what, almost 6 years ago?
Yeah, I think 2014, so about 6 years
Six
ago.
years ago.
That's a long time ago already. Alright, so the second question. What was your first impression of your partner?
So I just thought she was just the cutest girl in the room. And
In the world?
yeah, in the world too. And I definitely just really wanted to talk to her, and then somehow she seemed interested in chatting to me, so yeah, I just hit it off straight away. And even though the language barrier was kind of difficult at the beginning,
Yeah, I couldn't speak English
Yeah,
at
yeah.
all.
but
At all.
somehow we just sort of knew that there was something there, you know, like there was a bit of a chemical reaction maybe, I don't know.
I hope so.
Something like that.
I felt so because I met him and my first impression was I would be so happy if I could be the wife of someone like him. He was really handsome. I mean, he is still handsome, but he was good looking and he was really kind. And at that time I couldn't speak English well, but he was talking to me like slowly and he was just kind to me, so I thought he was a good person.
Yeah, and me having a Canadian accent,
Yeah.
I think it was easier for her to understand me as well.
I think so because Australian accent is really strong, so yeah, Canadian accent was easy for me. And so the next question is, does Johnny speak Japanese? He's learning.
I'm trying to learn. I want to learn. I've been to Japan quite a few times now, and when I go over there I feel like I learn it a lot quicker, but I seem to forget most of it when I come back. So
But he's learning now because I speak to all kids Japanese, so he knows some words now.
a few
Yes,
words.
few words. How do you say bath?
Ahuru.
Ohuro. And sitting.
Sawate.
And how do you say when you want to order 2 beers in Japan?
Namafutatsu kudasai. I never forget that one.
So he's learning English. I know he's the.
I'm learning English as well.
He's learning Japanese. So the next question is, do you have a language barrier? And if you had, how do you get through?
I think we initially had a language barrier, and that was just the way you got through it was just using very simple words. I wouldn't say now we probably don't. I think your English is probably good enough that
To tell my feeling and
Yeah.
explain.
yeah. There's sometimes words I use that she still doesn't know, and I explain to her.
Yeah, but I'm trying to ask if I don't understand, like, you know, oh, what's the mean? Like, I want to understand. So, like, I ask him every time if I don't get the word. So, yes.
Yeah. Your English is a million times better than when we first met. When we first met, she could barely say hello.
Yeah, right. And then my name is Leo. That's
Yeah.
it. I'm from Japan.
She just did this like cute smile and giggle, and then yes.
Yeah, I said
Everything I say, yes.
That's it. Okay, so next questions. Do you have cultural differences, and how do you commit to that?
So yeah, I think there is a little bit of culture difference. She's pretty good with most of my holidays, I guess, or things I celebrate, because most of the time Japan will celebrate that stuff as well.
Yeah, like Halloween.
Yeah, Halloween, Christmas, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But there are a few things in Japan that I've noticed, like especially New Year's Day, for example, where we sort of just celebrated at midnight the day before, where all day and for 5 days or something it's supposed to be.
Yeah, Oshogatsu, we say like Oshogatsu is like 7 days, I can't remember exactly, but like 5 to 7 days we celebrate New Year's, like we stay with family and we eat traditional food and all the stuff. But here in Australia, I mean Western country, like they don't celebrate much about New Year, so
celebrate, but just until
not
midnight.
Big. Like,
yeah, it's more of a party at nighttime, and then it's finished.
I think New Year's in Japan is like Christmas in Western countries, so like, you know, it's a bit different.
Okay.
Even though you married with someone from same country or same culture, like you still get differences. So like every time you have to communicate each other and then you have to understand each other.
Yeah, communication's big.
Yes, I think so. So what is the hardest part of our relationship? I think hardest part for me is food, because I can eat most of Western food, but he doesn't eat Japanese food much.
Kind of picky.
So he eats. So every time I want to go to a Japanese restaurant, I want to eat sushi and crave for like some Japanese food, I can ask him to go because I know he doesn't like to eat that kind of food.
I like Japanese food, but only a certain select menu of Japanese food.
Yes.
So I like karaage, omurice, fried rice you do.
Yeah.
I love Japanese barbecue. I love to go to the Japanese barbecue. But yeah, just simple stuff. Like I don't like too much raw food or seafood. I'm not too big on seafood either, so
we used to take away. I mean, like we used to go like somewhere and then like doing takeaway, and then like he does takeaway and then eat somewhere else. So like that's what we did when we.
Sometimes it's a bit of a pain, so unfortunately.
Yeah, but I think he's getting better. Like he's trying like lots of Japanese food now, and
I'm trying more. I am trying more.
Yeah. Okay. So next question. What is the best part of international couple?
Well, I think the best part of the international couple is that you're gonna get two different cultures, so you get to see sort of the different sides of the country, and you learn a lot more about the country where your partner's from. Like, I never knew a lot of stuff about Japan until I met Leah. So I think that's probably the coolest thing about having an international couple. And also you can visit, both countries, so like and when you go, you have a local there, so they can really show you the kind of the best places. Yeah, and I get to go to Canada and yeah, it's good. See lots of different stuff, so it's cool. Yeah, I think so. Next question. So this is gonna be the last question. What is the best part of our relationship? What do you think? Maybe your bum? Stop. No, seriously. I think, well, it is, but I think probably the support she gives me, because I actually have a YouTube channel as well, and she, helps me a lot with that, watching the kids and taking care of stuff around the house and that. So the support she gives me and the freedom to go out and do stuff and go to work and that is probably the best thing, and I appreciate that from her. She's pretty much the rock of this house keeping us all together, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, she's just really good.
I think same as me, like he is always supporting what I want to do, like for example this YouTube video as well, like he started first and I was interested about YouTube, and then he is helping me a lot about like setting the camera and the stuff, and he is always supporting me, so I think this is the best part of our relationship as well. Yeah,
it's good.
Yeah. Thank you for watching everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I didn't say anything yet.
Give it a thumbs up. Hit that like button, subscribe.
He can do better than me.
Comment down below what more videos you want to see. Let her know.
So he's helping. Yeah, also he has YouTube account, so I'm gonna put some links, so
be in the description below.
Alright, so see you guys next time. Bye. Hey guys. Say hey guys. Hey guys.